The US and China have never been best of friends. In the world of technology and geopolitics, a battle has been raging that could reshape the future of Africa. In 2012, the US banned companies from using several Chinese technologies, and since 2019, a storm has been brewing around one name, Huawei. It's estimated that US suppliers could lose $11 billion annually due to this ban. Unfortunately, the US government doesn't care. Now, Africa is being pressured by the US to rethink Huawei. The issues between the US, China, and Huawei should be resolved at the global level without imposing restrictions on Africa, which is exactly what the US is doing by pressuring South Africa to ban Huawei immediately. This video dives into the Huawei ban in the US and why the US is pressuring African countries to ban this Chinese company as well. In this channel, we bring fresh perspectives to pressing issues that affect Africa. Kindly hit the subscribe button below and turn on notifications to stay updated on our upcoming eye-opening video. Let's set the stage. The competition between Huawei, the US, and Western tech giants benefit African countries. It fosters innovation, encourages competitive pricing, and provides choices that align with their specific needs and budgets. Removing Huawei could reduce competition and limit options. South Africa, a nation with a resilient spirit, stands firm against the pressure from the US to stop using Huawei Technologies equipment on its networks. In the first half of 2023, Huawei generated $42.5 billion in revenue with a net profit margin of 5.0%. About 13% of this revenue comes from Africa. South Africa, more than any African country, has been a key adopter of Huawei's telecommunications infrastructure solutions. The company's cutting-edge technology played a crucial role in expanding and improving the country's telecommunications networks. Huawei offered cost-effective and reliable equipment, making it an attractive choice for South African telecom operators. This affordability allowed for more extensive network expansion and faster adoption of advanced technologies. Huawei's equipment contributed to the improvement of network quality and coverage in South Africa. This led to better connectivity for both urban and rural areas, bridging the digital divide. Huawei's presence in South Africa led to job creation, with the company establishing offices and hiring local talent. This positively impacted the South African job market and the tech sector. Now let's examine the implications. The United States' push to ban Huawei in Africa isn't about one company. It's a part of a larger geopolitical chess game. African countries are facing mounting pressure to take a stance. We interviewed experts, policymakers, and tech leaders to understand the stakes. One thing becomes clear. The tensions have raised concerns worldwide about the Huawei's role in core telecommunications networks, but what's at risk for Africa? South Africa finds itself in a delicate position, balancing its relationships with both the US and China. A decision to ban Huawei would have geopolitical ramifications, potentially affecting trade and diplomatic relations. South Africa's reliance on Huawei's technology means that any ban could impact economic sectors dependent on robust telecommunications infrastructure, including finance, e-commerce, and healthcare. Let's explore two scenarios. On one side, if the US successfully pressures Africa to ban Huawei, what impact will it have on existing infrastructure? What are the alternatives? On the other side, there's room for optimism. Africa has been a burgeoning tech ecosystem. Could this be an opportunity for homegrown innovation and investment? African countries striving for technological advancement have welcomed Huawei's affordable infrastructure solutions. But will they be forced to reconsider? What could it mean for Africa's digital future? As the Huawei ban saga unfolds, Africa finds itself at a crossroad. The decisions made in the coming years will shape not only the tech landscape but the continent's destiny. At the end of the day, the US needs to respect the sovereignty and choices of African nations, such as South Africa, in their technology partnerships. The United States should address its concern with Huawei through diplomatic channels and global negotiations rather than pressuring African countries. By doing so, African nations can continue to benefit from affordable and innovative Huawei technology solutions while participating in the global tech landscape on its terms. If you have enjoyed this video, kindly hit that like button to send it and spread it across to more Africans and more tech enthusiasts. See you in the next one.